the Art Advent calendar for 2022. We're on day 14. Wow. So that means after today, would we have 10 days left? That's amazing. So thanks for joining me today. I'm super excited to get started. I might sneeze in a second. I feel like it's coming, but it's not here yet. Today, the Carve December prompt is Baroque, which that was a real tricky one. I love Baroque style and like the swirls and things, but that's tough to carve, especially with the speedy rubber. So mine is a little not Baroque, but I'll explain how I got there. And yeah, I like it. It's fun. Hi, Mom. How are you? Thanks for joining. Yeah, I do remember seeing your Baroque stamp, and I really liked yours a lot. It turned out really nice. So yeah, we're on day 14 already. My goodness. So that means Christmas Eve is 10 days away, which is kind of crazy. So yeah, so here's the prompt list. Like I said, today's Baroque. Tomorrow is soft. So that'll be interesting too. We have lots of adjectives here this month, this year for the prompts. So I think we're just going to get started right away. After this, I do have to go and help Henry, feed him and get him ready for his second choir performance, which is tonight. So anyway, I've got plenty of time. I just want to make sure we have time to have fun and play and open our Advent calendar. So let's get to it. We're on day 14. And here we are. Long and horizontal. How are you doing today, Mom? All right. I demolished this again. Let's see. Oh, acrylic marker. That's fun. That will be on YouTube also, right? Yes. I'll share the link with you like I normally do. When I find it later on. Ooh, this is nice. Mistletoe green. Nice. I love paint pens. So it's always nice to have more. And I like that these are the fine tips. So I'm excited about that for sure. For sure. Let's see. I just want to see 15. Oh, it's right below. It's a little wider and stubbier. So maybe more paint. I don't know. Guess we'll have to wait till tomorrow to find out. If you're here live, say hi so we can chat, and I can say hi to you, and we can chat together and have fun making a project. All right, day 14. These numbers are a little harder to see. Where is it? They're silver metallic. I don't know, for some reason in certain lights you almost can't see it at all. Here we go. We're on day 14. I got it. Hey, Carol, in the car going to Michael's. Oh my gosh, can you pick me up on the way? That sounds like fun. Are you going for something in particular or just gonna go look around? I am curious. Ooh, we got a stencil today. We got a stencil from Crafter's Companion, a very pretty flower stencil. That's real nice. These look like 2x2. Is that right? 2.5. Okay. Yep. So these stencils are 2.5 by 2.5, just so you know. Okay. So we got a stencil, a flower stencil, and a green acrylic paint pen from our calendars today. I've got the art supplies out that we've got in previous days, so we can have those ready to use. There's definitely a theme of red, green, and gold here. I like it, but I do also wish they would give us like blue, yellow, like regular everyday colors too. But this is very fun. And then, let's see. Carol said, I would love to pick you up. Hubby is looking for some fun foam for a project. Oh, well, that's exciting. That's a twist. I mean, maybe not in your world, but Alfred does go to not Hobby Lobby. He goes to Michael's sometimes when they have frames on sale for his photography stuff. So, or if I ask him to go get me something, but that's very exciting. So maybe he can go look for fun foam and you can go look at other stuff. All right, here's my Baroque stamp for the day. It is a frame. I've been wanting to make a frame for a while. This isn't exactly a Baroque frame. It's more like a whimsy kind of doodly frame, but that's the best I could do for today. and I like it. I'm happy with it. And so I started with Baroque. I was thinking of the swirls and the filigree things and all those like fancy stuff. And then I just, I was like, you know what? I kind of want to frame. And then I came up with this. So this is my Baroque stamp for the day. And oh, Carol said your stamp is, oh, I need to see Carol's. I saw that you posted earlier. I almost clicked to look at it because I was catching up on Cassie's Parlor group from my website or from the app. I was catching up on posts because I was a little bit behind on seeing everyone's stuff out there. And I saw that you posted yours and I almost hit the button to look at it. And then I said, no, I need to do mine first. So I still haven't got to see Carol's yet. So, oh, he carves wood, needs to make a template. Oh, that's really cool, Carol. Maybe if you wouldn't mind, you could share some of the things that he works on. I think sounds awesome. All right. So, so if you're here live, say hi so we can chat and I can greet you. If you've joined and didn't see, if you just joined and didn't see, we opened the flower stencil. This is from the Crafter's Companion Advent Calendar. From Arteza, we got a mistletoe green acrylic paint pen, nice fine tip, which I'm real excited about, and then my Baroque frame. So we need to use these three things. I think we can do a very lovely page with these three things. So let's get our little mini journal that we've been working in. Oh, if you forgot, we made an alien yesterday with 3 heads and a bunch of eyeballs. Very funny. So, okay, let's move on. Let's just forget about that one. No, I like it. It's funny. It is very funny. Okay, I have pages starting to stick together here. Get a fresh page. And let's see. I really am thinking it would be nice. I also have this hello from the other day that we didn't end up using. So I don't know. Maybe that could be the message inside our frame. And here's what I was thinking. The frame could be in the middle, like long ways like this. And then, oh, love that page. Thank you, Carol. The frame could be in the middle like this, right? And then hello could be on top, maybe like down here. And then what if we make the flowers like come off the top and the bottom and as a spray kind of thing? And just make it kind of nice. Oh, we could do, you know, we haven't done a lot of like texturing. Have we done any actually? Oh, we did texture on this one. That's right. Well, I want to do it again. Okay. Because I really like these flowers and I think that would be fun. So let's go with that. Light and fluffy. Oh, Robin says, Cassie, will the gold watercolor from Arteza work on your stamp? That gold is so pretty. Well, let's try it. Okay, you want to try it together and we'll see. It should kind of mostly work. We'll do it on a separate piece of paper just so we can practice it. It won't be, obviously, because it's watercolor, it won't be super crisp and, you know, and detailed, you know what I mean? But it should work, yes. But we'll try it. We'll try it over here just for fun so I can show you, okay? All right, let me get a palette knife. This one will do. Yes, that gold would look really nice. Yes. I forgot what kind of stamp material you said it would work on. Yeah, I mean, this kind or photopolymer, it should. Acrylic, I was just saying with acrylic stamps, it might be trickier because acrylic stamps are harder to get something to stick onto just because of the way that, you know, just because of the nature of them. So yeah, it should work with a rubber stamp or a photopolymer stamp. But it will still be have a watercolor effect. You know what I mean? So, but I'm going to do it and show you. And I like that idea a lot. So, okay, with the frame in mind kind of being in the middle, I am going to just turn this the way I want it to be. Whoa, that's a lot. Okay. And I'm going to just do a little bit of this, and I'm way over the side, and I don't care because I'm really okay with it being kind of distressy. Isn't that pretty? I'll show you a close-up in a minute. So then we know the frame is going to be in the middle here. And it's going to sit over the top of it completely. So I can do this over here and not worry about, you know, getting that middle part a little bit smushy, which is nice because it's going to happen. Okay. I'm using Light and Fluffy. I don't remember if I said that or not. Okay, so then I'm going to take my stamp and just sort of place it over and think like, am I happy with that? That looks pretty good. So sorry. Something weird is going on. I've been real tired too. I did have electrolytes and it did help, but I think I just need a rest, like a break, like no work, no nothing break. Even though I'm loving every minute of every day. Okay. Oh, I walked into my studio today. I know it just sort of hit me here. But I was so happy. Like this new way of setting it up, it gives me more room in the middle. And I'm definitely not done setting everything up and putting it all away yet. But it gives me more room and it just feels a lot more open. And I could, in the back here in the middle, I wanted some empty space to be able to set up that big easel behind me so I can do some big painting because I got some large canvases. I'm going to set that aside to dry, but let me show you what I did up close. Look at how pretty that stencil is. Isn't that lovely? Anyway, I have some really big canvases that I want to work on. And one particular project in mind, and I haven't really been able to work on it, so I'm real excited to have space for that now. I think I mentioned the week between Christmas and New Year's, I'm not doing any work. I might not be on social media that much. You know, just like maybe here and there if I'm just chilling for a minute, but I just want to spend time painting and doing some of my own art things just to sort of play and practice. There are a couple things I want to do that I want to learn how to do better or at all for the retreat next year. I know I want to do them for the retreat, even though I haven't done them yet. You know, sometimes you just know something. And so I need to really play and practice. So I'm hoping to take a week to do that kind of stuff. And just give myself a brain break. We all need brain breaks, right? I'm looking for, oh, that's a book. Okay. I'm looking for watercolor paper because it's going to look better than this for the thing we're about to attempt. So give me 1 second while I think about this. You know what? Hold on, I have an idea. We can try it on white watercolor paper too. But I just brought over my black pad of Stonehenge. This is Aqua Cold Press in black. And I mean, that gold is metallic. I bet you it's going to look amazing. So let's just try it on here. Why not? Carol said, I like your new set. It reminds me of back in the early days. Oh, yeah. Thank you. Yeah. Yeah, for sure. Except it's a lot more tidy. I mean, it's not super tidy, but that's about as tidy as I'm going to get. Right. But thank you. Yeah. Let's see. Mom said, I got a jar of Light and Fluffy 8-ounce on Amazon for $10. Wow. That's a really good deal. Definitely. Yeah. That's the only way I ever bought it was this size 8-ounce. I didn't even know they had a smaller one until I saw that Linda had a smaller one in her shop. And I just feel like a smaller one would be gone in like 2 seconds, you know. That does not make sense. Okay, so let's first get some water. Where's my water here? Get some water in here. Okay. I do love tea. So this is the watercolor we got in the set, and I'm going to use it, and it is going to work, and I'll show you. But if you have this, This is deep gold, but this is acrylic ink. This one is from Amsterdam, but any brand that you would have, you could use this also, and it would work as well. So I just want to share that with you in case you have any of that kind of paint. All right, I'm thinking let's go with let's see, let's go with this brush for now. You have that. Yeah. This color is so amazing. Oh, it's just really luscious. Okay, so let's mix up some of this paint here. We let that water sit on there for just a minute. It helps to like loosen up the pigment and the color and stuff and make it easier to excuse me, to use. And then I'm going to kind of pat it. I mean, brushing it on is not going to do much good, and it's going to be a little tricky to do this just because of the half pan set. If you had like a tube of watercolor, that would work nice. If you have a gold metallic pen that happens to be water-based, you could color on this and then spritz it, and that would be a good way to do a gold frame. We're doing this just because I've been challenged and I'm up for the challenge, and it will work, but there are better ways to get a gold frame, with a watercolor look. This is one of those ways too. So just so you know, if you just have this around and you're like, hey, I wonder if it'll work, but if you have some of those other ways might work a little faster, is all. But we're doing it. And the nice thing about watercolor paint for this type of technique is that it is water reactive, obviously. So, if it takes you a little while to get your paint everywhere you want it to be, and let's say it dries on your stamp, you can just spritz it and it will be ready to go. So that's a nice feature too. So there, can you see I've got the paint on there. Now let's see what happens. I'm just dropped it on. I'm going to very gently press and lift. So definitely you see what I mean? Like, it's not super detailed because it's watercolor, but it works and it looks really cute. I do want to wipe this off, and just for fun, let's try and look on the black. Doesn't that look nice on black? Let's try it with the acrylic ink and see if we get the same result or a different result. Okay. Just for funsies. Why not? Okay. That's really gorgeous. That gold is really outstanding. I think they're really similar golds. This one's called Deep Gold, and it's Amsterdam acrylic ink. You're welcome. Thanks for asking. I love when you guys ask me to do different stuff, or, if you're not sure about something, then we can sort of practice it or play it out together and see what happens. I love doing that. So keep it coming. Okay, so I'm just making like a little ink pad here. You could brayer it out, make it nice and even. Maybe we'll do that. I'm just pressing lightly just to sort of like even it out. You know what I mean? I'm not trying to lift it, although look at this. Whoo, that's pretty. Dang, that's gorgeous. Let's put this in here. We're just playing now. Why not? Oh, let's do it one more time. This will stay wet for a minute, so I think I have enough time to. It's probably going to make a big old mess because it's very liquidy. Oh yeah, you can't even see that, but it's pretty still. Ooh, what if I do this and then do this? Let's see what we get then. A very, very light outline. Okay, let's do what we came here to do. I'm getting distracted because this is so fun. And definitely don't forget, if you have metallic paints and things like this, using it on black watercolor or just black cardstock in general could be a really nice way to go. Okay, we get a little bit better detail here. I didn't press very hard because I was worried. Get off there. I'll press a little harder this time. But I think if you want more detail, oh, That's so pretty. I'm going again. Put a little bit more down because I picked most of it up. So pretty. You will never go wrong. I mean, if you like gold, if you're not a gold person, you could do this with silver. You could do it with copper, bronze, you know, you could do it with metallic red, like, you know, any kind of metallic paint. Doesn't have to be a metal color. So, yeah. Okay, it's loaded up pretty good. I'm going one more time here and I'm going to press. See if we get a good impression. So nice. Look at these different impressions I got. So let's see. This first one in the corner is the watercolor half pan set. Okay, whoops, almost lost my paper there. And then can you see there's just a little bit more detail in the other ones? I would say this one has probably the most. This one has good detail, but it's not as deep of a gold, you know, because there's just a little bit less paint. But I mean, it's real pretty. Yeah, real pretty. So just fun to play and figure it out. I'm going to put this here. I'm just going to stamp it everywhere until I can't anymore. And then with acrylic paint, you definitely want to wash your stamp right after, just to get it off the stamped part. Even if it stays on the other part that, you know, that you're not stamping, no big deal. But over time, you know, acrylic paint, even if it's thin ink form, is plastic and it will just layer up, and then it'll just be harder to clean later. So, okay, so let's use the rest of this because it's pretty gorgeous. And then we got to pick one of these frames to actually use. I'm going to put, oh, I know what I want to do. Hold on. All right, let's get that wet. And I'm just going to squish it on the back. Now I can use this to die cut with later. I can rip it up and put it in a journal page. Okay. Definitely don't want to waste this ink. A lot of things can be done with it. So I'm just putting it all over the back and we'll pick it up and use it later. Okay, let me put that aside. I'm going to just do a quick little cleanup and then we'll move on. Definitely going to have to soak this sprayer soon, but it's worth it. Okay, cleaning up my mess. Whoo, that gold. Good idea with the gold, you guys. That was great. Very good idea. Okay, and we got to see the difference between a watercolor pan set and acrylic ink. Now, what I wanted to say before was with the watercolor, if you had it in a tube, you know, sometimes you can get it that way, and you spread it out on your glass mat or whatever, and spread it out like we did with this, it probably would give a closer impression to what we got with the acrylic ink. It's just because of the way we had to apply it on there that we got that result. So just play around and try different ways. Okay, let's dry this up. So now let's pick one of these and let me get my scissors. I'm just gonna quick fussy cut it. Let's use these ones. I want one with a little bit stronger gold, even if it's not totally detailed. This will be nice against the lighter page too. What color do we want to put while I'm cutting this? You can think about it, let me know. But what color do we want to put on this page? Is this dry yet? Oh, it's almost dry already. Isn't that amazing? Yeah, and then remember, we're going to have this gold frame with sort of a black background or border and black on the inside. And then we're going to have this hello. This, look at how bright and nice that looks against the black too. Isn't that cool? So yeah, we're going to have this blue. It's got blue and green, a little bit of yellow, and then gold and black. And then, so what color do we want to put on the background paper here? Do we want to stick with the same blues and greens and have it be more monochrome, or I guess that's not right. Monochrome is not right, but more analogous. Or do we want to, you know, have some contrast with like red or orange, yellow, something like that? What do you guys think? I'm just cutting. I'm leaving a little bit of a border around this frame. I think it just looks nice that way. Here we go. How's everyone's day? Mine's been very nice, busy, working on getting stuff done so I can take a break. But it's been a good day. Okay, sorry, that took a minute. Metallic red. Oh, you want the background to be metallic red? Do I have metallic red? I don't think I have metallic red. I'm good. I think we're alone. No, there's 4 people watching. I'm back in the car on your way home. Well, that was fast, Carol. Real fast. Okay. I can do red for sure. I think that would be really pretty. Definitely. Okay, let's do it. Let me just take the heat gun to this just to make sure it's really dry. I think I'm just going to use the acrylic paint and water it down. I'll use this regular red. Remember we got this Christmas red. Was it yesterday? Oh yeah, it was Alien Day. Hubby wastes no time. I mean, you got to look around a little bit. I get it though. All right, so let's just start this way and see how we go. I'm going to water it down. I'm going to, am I going to pick it up with a paintbrush or am I going to smush it? Let's pick it up, I guess, for starters. Smush it real good. Where's Jan? I need her to sing with me. All right. I need a little bit more water, I think. I want this to be nice and loose. Nice and loose. And are we going to cover the whole thing? I don't think so. Let's just start here like this. Oh, this is just one of the most beautiful reds I think I've ever seen. It's not too orangey, you know, it's like that great, great red. So good. So good. So good. I got you. Sorry. Okay. I forgot I'm live here. I can't sing. I'm going to scare everybody away. All right. Itching my eye. Sorry. Isn't that pretty? Let's see how this is looking. Yeah, I like that. I don't think I want it everywhere. I think I like it just like that. And I like that the tops of the flowers are a little bit lighter. That's what I was going for here. What if we take this baby wipe and pick up a little bit more? I want the flowers and the leaves to be a bit lighter. Isn't that nice? Oh, let me bring it closer. Hold on. Sorry. See what I'm doing here? It's going to be really pretty. Okay, so I'm just really gently pressing down where the stencil pattern is and pulling up that pigment so that the stuff underneath is going to stay where it is. And honestly, I don't think it would go anywhere anyway because this paper really sucks it in. It's very absorbent. I wonder if it's going through. Nope, a little bit. Wondered if it went through to the other side or not. So let's see. I also kind of want to splatter a little bit. And I think I need a different brush for that. So let's go back, or let's go to our little round. Pick up a little bit of this color. And I don't know, just for me, a round brush splatters a little bit better. So, okay. So let's see. I don't need to cover that. What am I doing? I just want it to be nice and dark and splattery where the white is. So it's like the paint got here haphazardly, you know, not on purpose. You know what I mean? Like someone just went and splattered it, but we did it on purpose. Ooh, it's spilling over into that page. That could be interesting. Okay, I like that a lot, a lot, a lot, a lot. So, whoops. I'm going to splatter this other side too. I seem to be getting a lot of other pages started when we're working in here. So that'll be interesting to start with later. Okay, so let's try and pick some of this up. So I've got my smushy side on this one, on this black paper. Let's see what happens if I put some red over it. Now I've got red metallic. That's pretty cool, huh? Very cool. Wow. Okay. I mean, this is acrylic paint too, so it should hold up pretty well to the black. It is very, very loose though, because I put a lot of water in it. So, but this is cool. I'm going to let this sit off to the side. I like that. I like what's happening there. Uh-oh, those guys need to be protected. Okay, let me clean this up real quick. Looks a little massacre-ish. Excuse me. Okay, I'll clean this mat really well after we're done. There's like a film of redness on here. Yep, it's still here. Okay. Okay, no biggie. Let's keep going. This is so pretty. Let me show you up close. What do you guys think? The flowers are like really delicate. I love it. Looks gorgeous. Okay, we're going to dry it real quick. Should I put a rub over the top of the flowers? Not that I have one, but I could make one like white or gold or something. Or should I just let it be like, you know, lighter pinkish kind of? I think it'd be great either way, no matter which way we go. So you decide there. I kind of want this frame. Let's see. I think I want it to be raised up a little bit. I know we're in a journal and that's not always ideal, but I do have these pop dot or, you know, these craft foam things. And I'm thinking it would just be nice. Just put one in the middle here. If it's just raised up a little bit. I probably need to put though some like 3D matte gel though, because that nothing is gonna, no regular kind of adhesive is gonna stick to that. You like it the way it is? Okay, cool. All right, I'm gonna leave it. I like it this way too, so. Okay. I mean, I could just drink tea all day. It's so good. What am I doing? I'm doing this. All right, let me get my palette knife. Okay, here we go. So I'm just putting a little bit of 3D matte gel or any kind of, you know, mixed media adhesive thing that you would use for something like this will work. I would just say if you're using, you know, a foam dot like this, it's just not going to stick to, you know, paint and gel, and like it's dry to the touch, but it's probably still a little bit wet under there. You know, it just will be, it'll stick better if you use a little bit of something. Okay, so I don't think I want this right in the middle. I think I want it like a little bit below. There we go. That's what I like. And then I'm going to smush it down because it is a foam dot, so it's still going to keep it raised up. So check that out. What do you think of that? Just slightly off center. Okay. And then this is going to lay nice and flat, and it's paper to paper. So I'm good to use a dry, like double stick tape adhesive kind of runner. So that's what I'm doing here. This is like a Sorry, 1 second. Okay, I'm back. Someone was calling me. That's frustrating. I'm going to have to switch to not use my phone anymore. We'll get there one step at a time. Okay, it's sticky. Am I back? Yeah, I'm good. Okay. Thank you for the comment, Carol. Okay, I like this hello down here. I like that it's a little bit raised. Here we go. Isn't that cool? If I had, you know what would make this even cooler? Carol might be able to guess. Mom might be able to guess too. You know what? I kept this stencil out. I was thinking it would be fun to use. This is our Art Journal Adventure stamp from last month. Nice. Okay. I was thinking tulle. Tulle would be nice, but maybe not. I have an idea though. Just give me one more second here. How's our time? What are we doing here? Oh yeah, we're so good. It feels like we've been finishing these faster and faster every time. Hold on. I have an idea that I just want to play with. Maybe it will be a bad idea. I'm not sure, but we're just going to try. Do I want to use that? No, I don't think I do. Just a second. Let's get another piece. Here we go. Here's the piece. So I just want a little something over here, and I have an idea, so just hang with me for a second. This might be too big, but we're just going to play and see. Vicky's here. Hi, Vicky. How are you? How's your family and your grandson? How's everybody doing? We miss you so much. Okay. I'm just doing I'm making, what is it? Pleats. I'm making pleats with this book page. Okay. And I'm going a little bit one side and then a little bit the other side, and I'm going to meet in the middle. I'll show it to you up close in a second. It's hard to do and tell you at the same time. And then I'm just going to rip that edge off, and I'm just making just like a little pleated half circle thing. I don't know what even to call it. And this might even be too big. I'm just going to tear a little bit off because it's kind of big, but I was thinking it would be nice. No, this is too much. Okay. I'm still going with it. Hold on. I'm going to make it smaller. I think it would be nice to have just a little something hanging off the edge here. And maybe I just go one way. I'll go the other way. This is too big. Oh, thanks, Carol. Well, let me show you when it's done. It's going to be fun and cute, but I like to do this just to add a little something extra to a journal page, or I put them on my little doll figure ornaments that I made this year. I don't know. I was doing something funky with the ornaments this year. I just wanted to play with a different idea. So hopefully you guys liked them, the people that got them. And then I'm going to staple the end to hold it together. It's just like a little, almost like a crinkled, wadded up piece of paper here. Jackie's here. Hey, Jackie, how are you? Thanks for posting the Art Journal YouTubes. Oh, great. Well, Jackie, there were 2 this week because I actually started it last week and I forgot to say, hey, I'm doing it. So there's 2 this week, and then every Monday I'll release a new one for you. So, and those are back from 2021. Yeah, so those are from the beginning of our Art Journal Adventure days. So, and they just keep getting better and better as we go. So thanks for saying that, though. That's really nice. I'm glad you're enjoying it. And I would love for you to share if you make pages based on the prompts. One thing we do in the Art Journal Adventure group, we have a private group for people in the program. And every week when they watch the video, then they share their page and we can talk about it. And, sometimes they're challenging, sometimes they're fun and easy, whatever. And it's just nice to share because we can inspire each other. So if you're up for it and you want to share what you're working on, we would love to see it. You can put it in Cassie's Collective, or you can put it in Cassie's Parlor group, you know, on my website. So it's up to you, but the offer is there. And of course, if you ever decide you want to join the Art Journal Adventure group, we would love to have you there too. So let me know if you have questions or whatever, but that's super sweet. I really love hearing about that. Okay, so here, look at, I just added, oops, here we go. I just added that little piece of book paper that's like wrinkled up. It's actually pleated, and I stapled it together with my mini stapler. If you came to my art retreat this year, everyone got a mini stapler. And then I added it, and it's just a nice little extra detail flourish kind of thing, you know. I really like this frame. It turned out kind of nice, didn't it? Let's see. Yes, and the costs are either monthly or yearly, correct? Yes, so you can join monthly for $45 plus shipping. If you join the annual, it's $540, but it gives you free shipping for the whole year. So you get a little bonus by signing up for the annual version, but you can do it either way. And yeah, the kit comes to you every month. I'm actually cutting stencils and packing kits tomorrow and Friday for December. And December is a really great month to join. Actually, one second, since we're all here, my page is done, but I would like to chat with you guys for just a minute if I can. I'd like, there we go. So, oh, sorry. Okay, one second, Jack. I'm going to talk about it. But Anne said I can't really make that out. LOL, I can't see it very well. Bummer. What are you saying this journal page? I'm so sorry, Anne. Let me see if I can share it this way. Is that better? Whoops. Here we go. Are you talking about the flourish part too? I hope this is a better view for you. Let me know. Okay, so just really quick about the art journal. I don't like your view at all. Oh, well, sorry about that, Anne. Okay, so, oh, the view is too far away while I'm doing it. Oh, I see what you're saying. Okay, well, I can try to make it closer. Yeah, I appreciate the feedback. I wasn't sure what you were saying. It's too far away. Yeah, I see what you're saying. So while I'm working on it, you can't see what I'm doing as well. That makes sense. Yeah, thank you for telling me, Anne. I appreciate the feedback a lot. Yeah, I'll work on making it closer to the table. So I appreciate that. Thank you. Okay, so anyway, back to Jackie's comment or question about the Art Journal Adventure. Yeah, December is exciting because every June and December is the 6-month mark since we've started. And so I give a little bit extra in those just as a way to say thank you. And we didn't get to do it in July because of other stuff going on, but I would like to have a live, like we connect in Zoom and we'll work on something extra. One time we decorated the covers of our journals. Another time we worked on the back of the art journal prompts. So do I have any close by? I do. Let me show you really quick. So this month, November, we have, these are our products, but anyway, this one has stuff all over it, but let me just show you. Oh, thanks, Vicki. Yep, I totally understand, and I'll work on making it closer for you guys. I really appreciate you letting me know. So this is what a prompt card looks like. And one of the times we decorated the backs. We used the prompt on the front to work art on the back. So that's fun. Or, you know, there's just different things we do. So anyway, December is a fun month because there's just a little bit more going on. But anyway, you get art journal supplies sent to your house every month. And you get 4 prompt cards in that box. And then every week in the private group, you get a YouTube video. And with the, like, I will work through the prompt, and you know, you can sort of see my process and what I'm thinking about and how I go from start to finish. And I don't do it ahead of time, like, meaning I don't plan the page ahead of time. I just sort of do it in the moment, kind of like we're doing here. And so I can walk you through like my thought process of how I go through a page. So anyway, it's really fun. Thank you, Carol, for saying that. Like I said, we're starting our 3rd year in January, And I've got some really fun, exciting prompts for us for next year. So anyway, if anyone has questions about it, let me know. I'm happy to talk about it, or answer questions, or show you I could probably show you guys what a box looks like. I can show you what we got last month or other months. Let's see. Mom says, I reuse the prompt cards all the time when I get stuck and need ideas. Yeah, that's what they're there for. So if I show you one more time, the prompt cards I made, everything is done very deliberately and specifically. And these prompt cards are 3 1/8 by 4. And I make them, and I leave a little bit of room at the bottom here because I have a Rolodex punch. So I use that to punch the Rolodex holes in the bottom so they can go in like just a regular Rolodex, or like the, who is it? Oh, Heidi Swapp, the Heidi Swapp memory decks. So then you can have them in there, and then you can just scroll through, and they have the tab divider. So if you want like all your texture prompts together, or all of your technique prompts together, things like that, you can separate them that way. Excuse me. Or you can just mix them up and have them all together. And sometimes nice to just like roll through and then pick one with your eyes closed and then do it, you know. So that's a nice way to not just during the month in the group, but forever after, you know. And if you're watching the videos I'm publishing on YouTube for the Art Journal Adventure that are releasing weekly, those, like I said, are from the 2021 Art Journal Adventure year. And I also have the coordinating Art Journal prompts on Etsy that you can buy and download. It's set 1. It's I think they're just called Art Journal Prompt Card Set. And it's set 1. There's 2 sets out there. And those are the exact cards we used in 2021. And so if you wanted those, you could buy those, download them, print them. Then you have your own set of Art Journal cards, and you can follow along with the videos, whatever you want to do. So that's just another idea. All right. So yeah, awesome. Well, thank you so much for today. Thanks for the feedback about the tabletop, you know, the view from above. I really appreciate knowing like what's working, what isn't working. I love, you know, trying to make it better and more user-friendly and more efficient for everybody. So I really appreciate that. I'll work on making it closer for tomorrow. Okay. Let's see. And they can get your stencils we use. Yes. Yep. You definitely can get the stencils that you can cut out yourselves. Or if you're on Cassie'sParlor.com, I have some of my stencils there prepackaged so I can just mail them to you. So whatever you want, there's something for everybody. There's different ways, you know, to use the products for the different ways that people use things. So I appreciate you so much. And I'll see you tomorrow at 4. And wait, tomorrow's Thursday. Yeah. So tomorrow's at 4, Friday's at 4. And then we have the weekend. So I'm super excited. Tomorrow's day 15. I can't believe it. Tomorrow's Carve December prompt, if you're doing that, is soft. So got to start thinking about that. What am I going to do for soft? Anyway, have a great night, everybody. I appreciate you so much, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.